Hello everyone.
Hello.
We are on a little weekend trip in Syracuse at the moment. We arrived last night, but we're just filming this morning.
I'm eating cottage cheese.
Andrew's eating cottage cheese, which they've supplied us for breakfast at the hotel.
Yeah, the hotels, because of COVID and everything going on, they don't have like their normal breakfast offerings, which a lot of you probably are already aware. So cottage cheese and yogurt are about the only things that they generally offer that I can eat because of my gluten allergy. So that's what I'm eating for breakfast today. And coffee, of course. Can't go without coffee.
If you guys like to travel, I highly recommend getting a credit card where you can rack up points and use them for hotel rooms, just kind of like frequent flyer miles. And we have an American Express one linked to Hilton, so we get points every time we buy stuff, and that allows us to stay at Hilton hotels, which is really cool because we love to travel. And so we're like, where can we go for just a little weekend trip that's not too far away and do some like hiking and stuff? And so we're like, let's go to Syracuse. Never been to Syracuse before. So far, it's kind of like looks like Buffalo, but
yeah, it's not, you know. I mean, we haven't seen much of it because we just got in last night kind of late, and
yeah,
we haven't gone anywhere yet. But yeah, so far, not that much different, I guess.
But there's supposed to be a lot of cool parks, which we're gonna go check out now. And yeah, the hotel's pretty cool actually. It's a like a green. Is it LEED? Is that the proper term? Where it's like everything is like environmentally certified to be like super energy efficient and everything. I forgot what it's called, but I don't know if it's LED or LEED, but I think it's LEED. So we'll give you a tour of the hotel a little bit later after we go hiking. But yeah, so we're gonna check out like 3 or 4 parks today. It's a lot.
And then go to the mall.
Oh yeah, apparently there is the largest mall in New York State in Syracuse. It has 6 stories of shops. So we're gonna go check that out too. That sounds so stressful.
That sounds exhausting. That's a lot of stories.
Yeah, that's a lot, but we're gonna check it out just because we're here. See if it has anything good in it. But yeah. So we're gonna go to, I don't know what park we're gonna go first, but we're gonna get going and we will film more when we get there.
All right, we'll see you guys on the flip side.
We found a parking lot and we found a path. We don't know where this leads, but hopefully to the lakes. And it is drizzling and it is chilly, but it's nice to be outside. I'm not feeling the best, so the fresh air feels kind of nice. Yeah, hopefully we find the lakes. Well, we're on this path. We could go straight, left, or right. What do you say?
I say, when you come to a fork in the road, you take it. We'll go straight to the education center. The lake's gonna be right next to it.
Are you sure about that?
Onward!
Do we trust Andrew or not? What do we think?
We'll find out if we make it out alive. Yep. The speculation is that Green and Round Lake were created as plunge pools. So 20,000 years ago or so, when we had the ice age and the glaciers were melting, the water plunged off the top as they were, the ice was melting. And from the sheer height and the water just slamming the ground, that's how Green and Round Lake were created. And it's kind of crazy because these two lakes here are super deep. So Green Lake, they said, is around 190 or so feet deep, and Round Lake is about 170 feet deep. Now, because of them being so deep, what happens is there's no sunlight below a certain level, and the water on the top is not mixing with the water that's underneath, and it actually preserves the ancient plant and animal life at the bottom. So like you could go down and you can actually get really good samples of fossils and stuff at the bottoms of the lakes. This is called muromictic because they're not mixing like a normal lake would do, and so it actually helps to preserve those fossils really well. But that's, you know, theorized, you know, they're theorized to have been created like plunge pools, you know, from the glaciers back in the day.
That's really cool. Here's an illustration. We're going into the depths of the forest. These are beautiful trees.
Oh yeah, so actually here at Green Lake State Forest, it's the oldest, well, it's an old growth forest here in New York State. It's the oldest one here.
Is it the oldest one in New York?
Yeah,
the oldest
in New
growth
York.
forest?
Yeah, the oldest growth forest.
These are really cool. Look at these trees. They're like bent inwards.
Yeah,
That's
it's
really
pretty
cool. Wow.
Yeah, so there's a lot
This
of
is
like
beautiful.
ancient type trees like birch and tulip trees, and or, I'm sorry, beech, not birch. Apologies.
Tulip trees?
Yeah, tulip
I
trees.
don't know what that is actually.
I couldn't
Look at
identify
this.
it, but look at how the tree has grown.
I honestly think this is one of the nicest parks I've ever been to. It is beautiful here. There's really nice trails, and the forest is just so nice, and the water, the color of the water is beautiful. So if you ever are around Syracuse, I definitely recommend checking out this park because you will not regret it. And there's so many people here running around the lake, and they're also friendly. Everyone here is so friendly. It's crazy.
So we're heading back to the car park now. We're going to head off to the next state park. We're going to go to Chittenango State Park or State Falls, or however it's said, one of those things. We're going to see a big waterfall. There's actually a huge waterfall there, I guess. And with any luck, due to it having been raining the past week or so, maybe there will actually be some water coming over it. So we'll get to see what it is, you know, with waterfall. So, yeah, we will talk to you when we get there.
Bags of garbage.
You scared me. I thought they were dead humans.
Oh,
We're on our way to the second park, and we're just driving down the road, and Andrew saw some really cool waterfall, and we just passed a really cool creek with like rapids, so we're stopping to check it out. And there was some garbage bags over there that I thought were dead people, but they're not.
wow.
Alright, let's get out of the car and check this out.
We're here at the mighty majestic Chitnongo State Falls, as you can see behind me. the water, you know, the rain that we've received this past week has allowed there to be an actual waterfall for us to see today. It's not as, you know, grandiose as we might have been expecting, but from what I hear, if we continue down the path, we might see something a little more tumultuous.
That was Andrew imitating me as I'm walking down the steps. Isn't he mean?
Well, you look like a penguin. So, they didn't lie. We kept down the trail and we have found the mother waterfall. That must have just been a baby we saw before, but here's the mother. Observe as she walks like a penguin.
She's not walking like a...
Walk like goose. All right, everybody, we need your honest opinions. Did she or did she not look like a waddling penguin? So the Chittenango Falls here is the home to the ovate amber snail. I just read about it on this sign. It is not found anywhere else on Earth, and due to the trampling by humans before they kind of sectioned off the lower falls area, its numbers have drastically declined. They're not sure whether or not it's going to exist. I guess apparently you used to be able to find them in abundance at the bottom of the falls, but now because of this human interaction, there are so few that you can rarely ever see them. So they're doing their best to try to keep the species alive, but unfortunately, they do think that it may not, you know, exist for that much longer. All right, do you want to go down to the boardwalk now and then make our way back up?
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. I think the boardwalk will be really cool. I think we should do it. How far is it, do you think?
I don't know, probably like 20 minutes or so.
Oh, that's not bad. On the road again.
Just can't wait to get on the road again.
To Labrador Hollow Boardwalk. We made it to Labrador Hollow Boardwalk. It's raining pretty
Yeah, it's raining heavier
rainy now.
It sounds like it's getting heavier.
Yeah, so
This ought to be interesting.
it looks really pretty here, and there's like a mountain in the back, not a mountain, but a hill in the background, and it's just covered with beautiful trees that are all like orangey and yellow, and it's really pretty. We're bundled. Let's go check out the boardwalk.
Yeah, let's do it. So we're on the boardwalk right now, and you may not be able to see it in the camera, but it's literally started snowing right now. Look back that way. I don't know if you guys can tell, but
Ouch, it hurt. It's so cold. It's beautiful though. It's actually really pretty.
Yeah, it is really pretty, but it's crazy. I don't know.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Actual snowflakes just
That's
melting
crazy.
instantly when
Yeah.
they touch me. This is incredible. This is actually really cool.
It's beautiful. There's like all of this autumnal foliage, there's berries, red berries, then you have the pine trees in the background. And then of course there is this lake here. I don't know, it's just, what is this? Like,
I'm not sure what
we
lake
don't
it
know
is.
what this is, but it's beautiful.
We'll just have to add it
And
in
the
post.
snow. It's really, really pretty here. I'm glad, even though we're freezing, that it's here.
It's a blizzard. Winter Wonderland. It turned into a blizzard, everybody.
I wouldn't say it's a blizzard, but it's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is.